Hello, hello, hello. What's up? It's your girl, Twan the Mystic from housemystic.com. Hello and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, what's up? I'm Twan. What the hell? It's Mercury retrograde, y'all, so bear with me, okay? So, today's reading, we're talking all about basically just important messages from Spirit. I just wanted to see what Spirit had to say to you. I don't know, y'all. We about to see, okay? So go ahead and pick the number or the picture you feel the most drawn to, and then go to the corresponding timestamps in my description or in my comment section, and I'll see you at your corresponding timestamp. Hello, hello, hello. Those of you that chose pile number 1, let's get into your reading all about important messages from Spirit, what your ancestors, your spirit guides, whoever want you to know right now, okay? I just looked at the time thingy and it said 11. So that could definitely indicate that there's some new beginnings happening for you, some positive new beginnings. And it's so interesting because right before I did this reading, like I was picking the cards, because usually I shuffle and I pick them and I don't look at them as far as the cards go, but I was doing like a little mini reading for myself. And I won't tell you what cards they were, but it made me think it had something to do with pile 1. That basically, I feel like a lot of your wishes are about to be coming true. Like a lot of the things you say are gonna like come to fruition. A lot of the things that you think, they're gonna come to the true fruition. And I also feel like your intuition already is telling you certain things. I'm sorry if y'all can hear an echo. Look, I just moved into this place and I don't have that much furniture yet, so sorry y'all hear that echo. But anyway, it's like your dreams have been also kind of giving like a forewarning, but not in like a, oh, you should be panicked type of warning, but like a, this is what's to come type of situation, and I think that's what's your spirit guides want you to know right now, like to watch what you think, you say, what you think and you say, and even the actions you take, because you are now in the process of creating your own reality. Okay. Yes. And well, I'm gonna pull the cards out, but I just want to tell y'all a quick little story, right? Okay, see how I have this table, right? I just got this table today. But mind you, I've been saying to myself, oh, I'm gonna get a table and it's gonna cost this much and blah, 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 blah. So I was determined today. I was like, nah, somehow I'm gonna get this table, right? Mind you, I don't know how I'm gonna get it into my apartment. I don't know nothing. I just know I'm about to get this table. I didn't know it was gonna be this one in particular, but I went somewhere and I was like, oh, look, there go my table. And the chairs, and the perfect chairs to go with the table. And then they try to put it in my car, doesn't fit in the car. And I'm like, fuck. Then this random lady was like, hey, where do you live? And she had a pickup truck. She's like, I could drop this off for you. And I'm like, oh, yeah, perfect. And she had the perfect truck to fit the table and 2 of the chairs. And then I put 2 of the chairs in my trunk. And then when we got to my apartment, she's an older lady. So she's like, yeah, I don't know how you're going to get this in your apartment. And I'm just like, yeah, I don't know either. And then some guy ended up coming outside and he ended up getting the table to my apartment. So long story short, I'm trying to say, when you have an intention and you have conviction, even when you don't know how you're going to make it happen, when you trust it and you just say, God, I'm trusting you, or Spirit, I'm trusting you, universe, I'm trusting you, it's going to happen if you trust. Okay? That wasn't the best example, but it happened today, and it just made me think of how real manifestation is, and I feel like that's what's happening with y'all. Okay, so we have 2 of Swords. 10 of Swords reversed. 7 of Swords. And then 2 of Wands. Okay, so I feel like the important message here, especially with 7 of Swords being here, Spirit is low-key giving you the shortcut for certain things. And what I mean by that is like I just told you, I knew I wanted a table. I knew I wanted a dining table. Didn't know where I was gonna find it. Didn't know how I was gonna get it in my apartment. Didn't know nothing. I just had the intention. But everything fell into place for me to get it into the apartment. Okay? And that's what I feel like Spirit is trying to say for you guys. You, like, especially with this Two of Swords here, it's like there's some type of wish or something that you really, really want to make happen, but you're kind of like, I don't really know how I'm going to make this happen. Not really sure. But Spirit is saying to have the conviction, have the vision, and have the intention, and they're going to help you make it happen. But you have to trust. Okay? So, this Ten of Swords, though, this Ten of Swords being reversed, it's making me think that another thing your spirit guides want you to know right now is you're going to have to let go of certain beliefs. There's certain beliefs you're going to have to let go of. There's certain, beliefs, but also like narratives and also things that have already happened to you. Like, maybe you've experienced some betrayal. Let me not say maybe. We've all experienced some type of betrayal. So maybe you've experienced some betrayal. You've experienced like some disappointments, heartbreaks, things not working out, all that stuff. Even though it's valid, you have to release it from your mind. You have to release it from your mind. And I don't mean in a like, you just act like it never happened. But don't let that be the narrative that you continue your life with. Don't let that be the reference point for your future, for your present and your future. Okay? Especially because I feel like there's something in particular that you're trying to manifest, but you're just kind of in your mind like, Spirit, how the hell am I about to make this happen? How is this possible? How is this? How is that? Like, there's so many questions you have, but Spirit is like, have the vision, have the conviction, change your narrative, and you're going to make it happen. Okay? And it makes me think of something someone said to me the other day, because I was having a very bad day. I was having a bad day. And this person I know was like, he was just encouraging me. And he was just like, we all have this superpower called faith. It's just that we don't use it when we really need to. And I don't know why. That sounds so simple, but it really, I don't know, it clicked. Something in my brain kind of clicked because I was going through something where I was like, I don't know how this is going to happen and blah, 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 blah. And then when he said that, I was like, you know what? I do need to have faith. And I'm usually that person that's telling people to have faith and be optimistic, but I was just having such a bad day. But, and it's like when I turned it around and I had that faith and conviction, it's like the very next day, the problem was resolved, So, anywho, we have empowerment, healing, and beauty. Okay. Interesting that we have healing, empowerment, healing, and beauty, because empowerment, literally, I just said we all have a superpower called faith. We just don't use it when we need it the most. You know what I mean? So I feel like for some of you guys, there's some type of situation where you're kind of like, how am I about to turn this around? Or something you're trying to manifest where you're like, how am I about to make this happen? And it's happening. It's in the process of happening. But you have to use that superpower of yours called faith and conviction and intention. Because when you combine that, you create you create your manifestation. And then healing definitely makes me think of like healing from the past, healing from past disappointments, heartbreaks, things didn't work out, all of that, it's time to heal from those things and don't let it be a reference point for your future. Then we have beauty here. And beauty, oh, sorry. And beauty, that, well, one, that makes me think you're creating a beautiful life for yourself. Like when you combine all those things that I was talking about, I think you're creating a beautiful life for yourself. But beauty also makes me think that, like, first of all, I definitely feel like Spirit is saying, you know, you're very beautiful. If no one told you that today, I'm telling you that you're very beautiful. But it's also making me think that I don't know if you, because I feel like I always talk about this in my readings. I don't know if you watch my readings all the time or if this is your first time here, but I always talk about this mirror concept because you see her, she's looking in the mirror. When you have, okay, the mirror concept is basically when you, okay, let's see. I'm wearing this gray shirt. Y'all can kind of see, and it has the Beatles on it. So if I look in the mirror right now, I'm going to see my reflection where I'm wearing this Beatles shirt. I wouldn't look in the mirror and see me wearing a tube top because I am physically wearing this Beatles shirt. So the mirror concept is you can't change your outer world without changing yourself first, changing your narratives, your beliefs, all that. And when you change those things, it reflects in your outer world. So I feel like that's a major thing that your spirit guides want you to know right now, that you can change your outer world. You can manifest the things that you're interested in manifesting, but you have to change your self-concept. You have to change what you believe is possible. You have to change your narrative. You have to change it. Okay, so key on a ring. Look, and it says many options. See, this is what I'm talking about. And the fact that it has a key. I'm wondering if some of you guys are trying to manifest a new place or a car or something, or this is just you unlocking. Maybe this reading is unlocking something for you mentally where you realize like, oh, I do have options, or oh, I can get out of this situation, or oh, I'm not stuck, you know? So you have options, Pot One. You definitely have options. And I also feel like for some of you guys, this could also be many options in love too, especially because beauty's here. I feel like a lot of people are interested in you and you don't realize that. Like I think you have some secret admirers, but oh, and then my phone just lit up, so I think I'm onto something. But yeah, you definitely have some secret admirers, and I also feel like you yeah, this is spirit just saying like you have the keys to get yourself unstuck, and it's your mind. Apology, forgiveness, return, sorry. So, I mean, this could be people wanting to apologize to you. This could be people wanting to apologize to you, but this could also be like releasing the past. Like I said, forgiving the past. Don't let your narrative or don't let your past be a reference point for your future. And my phone just lit up again. And then we have boundaries, and that says, no, drawing the line, enough. And then we have conflicted decisions, hot and cold, multiple choices. See how it says multiple choices and then many options? I feel like this is spirit saying like you're not stuck. You're not stuck. You can actually make what you want to happen. Okay? But this boundaries is making me think of, well, you having boundaries with other people, but it's also making me think of like having mental boundaries, because see how it says conflicted, but then we have boundaries. Like I feel like spirit is saying like what your spirit guides want you to know right now is that you need to, like when your mind starts to be like, oh, you can't do this, or oh, this is not possible, or oh, this is not easy, or whatever, start telling yourself no. Like, nope, I that's just my fear talking. That's my old narrative. That's my old frequency. No, today is the day where positive things begin to kick off for me. Like it's time to start telling a new story. and to say no to that like conflicting mindset that says, oh yes, this is possible, but oh no, I don't think so, but oh yes, but oh no. Like, it's time to bring it in, okay? And release that mindset that tells you certain things are not possible. Okay? And then we have helpful people. See, this makes me think of the story I literally just told y'all. When you change your mindset and narrative, I'm telling you, spirit will start putting shit in on your path that will have you be like, wow, okay, I can do this, or this is possible, or this is, you know what I mean? So start telling yourself it is possible, because spirit, ancestors, the universe, whoever you're in cahoots with, will start like putting things in the works for you when you have faith. Be assertive. Yeah. See, this is what I'm talking about. It's very, very important for you to start telling yourself no. No, 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 no. I don't believe that it's not possible. I don't believe whatever. I believe that it is possible. I believe I can have this. I believe this will work out. I believe this. Like, it's time to start having a new set of beliefs. Okay? So let's get the bold answers real quick. Oh shoot. Oh my God. I'm sorry if y'all heard that bang. Oh my God. This almost makes me want to cry. I'm tearing up a little bit, because when I say this shit is real, it's real. Look what this says. Miraculous solutions. This is what the fuck I'm talking about. See? And then we have no again. So this is what I'm talking about. You have to start telling yourself no. Like, no, I'm not about to keep telling myself this story. I'm not about to keep doing that. September. Okay, so September could be significant for you. So yeah, Virgo season, Libra season, where you start really seeing some of these things like unfold in a very positive way. And then protect your energy. Haters are lurking. So even though this is talking about haters, I feel like it's more so it's time to protect yourself from you, where those negative thoughts that like just eat you up, those past things that like still kind of haunt you. It's time to allow yourself to heal so that you can have a new narrative. Okay? So that was your reading, pile number 1. If it resonated with you, let me get some rose emojis in the comments, since we have some roses on this apology card. Okay, so yeah, let me get some rose emojis in the comments. And yeah, if you want to tip me, if you want to book a reading, you want to join the Patreon, you want to follow me on social media, all that information is below, okay? If you want to buy my art, all that stuff is below, okay? I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Peace. Hello. Those of you that chose pile number 2. Let's get into your reading, all about important messages from spirit, about anything that comes up. So let's get into it. Sorry if you hear the echo. Yeah, like I don't have that much furniture yet, and there's a bit of an echo because I have hardwood floors. Okay, so just bear with me. That's so funny because I just did a whole thing about bear with me, but yeah, bear with me. So anyway, let's see. What does spirit want you to know right now? The Emperor. Okay. The Hanged Man reversed. Okay, I like where this is going. Okay, I already had an idea in my mind, but I wanted to see what the cards were going to say. We have 2 of Cups. And we have Page of Cups. Okay, I had already had something in my mind when I saw this Emperor right here, but I wanted to see what else came out. So it confirms my suspicions. Okay, so for some of you guys, what Spirit wants you to know right now, it's either that, okay. Some of you guys, if you have been single for a long time, that's coming to an end. That's about to come to an end. Because the hangman being reversed, it can be after like a long period of time. So for some of you guys, this after a long period of time of being single, you're not going to be single anymore. But for some of you guys, if you're already like with someone, if things have been a little like slow or stagnant, maybe you guys haven't seen each other in a while, or maybe things have been a little slow in the relationship, maybe because you had a lot going on, they had a lot going on. There was just like, maybe it felt like a little bit of like some blockages, or I don't know, something about this is making me think that something in this relationship was moving slow, or the progress was slow, or because I'm trying to like articulate like how else this could play out outside of like maybe not seeing each other for a while. But I'll just say, yeah, it could be that, yeah, you guys haven't seen each other in a while, or things were moving like slow. Maybe things were a little up in the air with you guys, like didn't really know what the future held for this relationship because there could have been some blockages, or I don't know. But I do feel like things are becoming more grounded in the relationship. I definitely feel like things are becoming more grounded in the relationship, where it's like you're like there's gonna be progress made within the relationship, where it's not just like, oh, we don't really know. Like I feel like you guys are gonna start having like some real conversations where it's like, okay, I want us to have a future together. This is how we're gonna have a future together. This is when we may get engaged. This is when we may get married. This is when we may move in with each other. This may be, there's a lot of like, yeah, like I feel like there's grounding coming within this relationship. I don't know how else to explain it. Let's just move on and see what else the cards say. Forgiveness. Okay, you might have been drawn to another pile because forgiveness came up in another pile. Oh, okay. Okay, so another thing this could be, maybe you and your person weren't on the same page as well. And maybe that's why things were a little slow. Maybe because one person was a little afraid, or one person was yeah, it's giving that like one or both people were afraid to commit, or something like that. And I feel like one or both of you are like really releasing your past. So that's why it's making room for this relationship to grow, because you're, yeah, the past is being released. Okay. Passion. Okay, see, I knew this had to do with love. I knew it. I might even choose some love cards for you guys, but yeah, we have passion. So I feel like things are about to heat up between you and someone that you're already dealing with. And for those of you that are single, it's like your love life is heating up, and you're meeting someone that you're gonna have this passionate connection with, because you're forgiving your past. You're releasing your past once and for all, forgiving, what happens, and finding peace. Okay? And then look. It says love. I knew this had to do with love. I knew it. Thank you, Spirit, for the constant confirmation that we in tandem. Okay, period. So anyway, all right. So yes, the Emperor. Oh no, I didn't mean to say the Emperor. Passion and love here. I mean, it couldn't get more clear than this. Because I definitely feel like many of you guys are either making room for love, or if you are already dealing with someone, I feel like you and this person are making room for love because you guys both are finally releasing the past because you're deciding, like, hey, there's no one else that makes me feel like this, and I really want to explore this, and I really want to have a future with this person. I really want to have like a solid connection with this person. I want something solid with this person. So I definitely feel like yeah, many of you guys, your love life is heating up, whether you're with someone or you are like still single. There is like going to be more focus on your love life. And I feel like your spirit guides want you to know that forgiveness and releasing will speed up this process. Well, let me not say speed up because time, I mean, it happens when it happens, but I want to say speed up because I feel like there could be some of you guys, like let's say if you're still single, some of you guys could be like, "Oh, I don't have a person. There's no one out there for me." Or like just speaking kind of like negativity over your love life and about love in general, because I know there's a lot of foolish characters out there. There's a lot of sucky people out there. You are not wrong for thinking that. You are not wrong. But you need to also think that there's someone out there for you. There is actually someone out there for you. So, yeah. Anywho, let's see. Distracted. See, look, it says sidetrack, change, delays. See, I said there was something slow, like something was moving super, super slow when it comes to this connection. Like there was something moving super slow, or if you are single, you could have been single for a hot minute. And you were kind of like, I mean, is there someone out there for me? Like, oh, and then my phone just lit up. So you could have been thinking like, is there someone out there for me? Will I ever find love? Like you were maybe a little concerned or maybe a little pessimistic. But I do feel like the lack of forgiveness kind of delayed this process. And if you are dealing with someone, you and this person have dealt with some things in the past that made you feel like, okay, I don't know if I want to open up for real. I don't know if this is like the real deal. Like, yeah. But I feel like the more you forgive your past and the more they forgive their past, it's like it's making more room for this relationship to happen. And I also feel like the love that you guys have for each other, for those of you that are already dealing with someone, the love that you guys have for each other could be also like a motivating force that makes you and them be like, you know what? This person really does make me want to like open my heart up again and see where things go. I've never felt like this about someone, or, Look, we literally have only you, devoted, attached, crave. I'm telling you, if you are with someone, this person is smitten. Okay? This person is smitten with you. Okay? If you were wondering if they feel like how you feel, yes, they do. They are very passionate about you. They love you so much. Even if they haven't said it, some of you guys, I feel like this person might have said it, but for some of you guys, I feel like they haven't said it yet and they're going to very soon. Okay? But yeah, we have, only you, devoted, attached, crave. So I do feel like this person is very attached to you, and they want to see where things go. I think you want to see where things go. This Two of Cups just lets me know that you guys are on the same page, even to the point where it's like you guys are both still forgiving your past as well. So this person has This person only has eyes for you. Like they just, I don't know what you did to them, Patu. But they're like, oh my God, I love Patu. Patu's so dang fine. Patu's so funny. Patu's so cute. Patu is so smart. Like, they're so ambitious. Like, they admire you. And I feel like you feel like this about them, where you think, like, oh, they're so cute. They're so funny. I love them so much. Like, you think the same things that they think about you. So, don't ever, don't doubt yourself. And I feel like you may doubt yourself or doubt this because of the past things you've been through. And that's why it's important for you to forgive. Running reverse. Yeah. I think both of you guys were a little bit of runners when it came to this connection. And then my phone just lit up. So I think both of you guys were a bit of a runner in this situation where, you're kind of like, oh, I don't know about this. Or they were like, oh, I don't know about this. But they can't stay away. You can't stay away. And even if you're single right now, I feel like this person that's coming in for you, it's like you might try to run at first. You might be a little scared. But it's like, you're gonna be like, nah, I can't. I can't stay away from this person. I love this person. I see myself really being with this person. And then time reverse. Spirit, thank you for the clarity. Thank you so much for this clarity, because literally with running and time, it makes me think of running out of time. But the fact that time is reversed and then we had delays here, for those of you that are single, this can happen any day now. And I want y'all to come back to this video and tell me, and be like, oh yeah, Twan said that. Twan did say that. But but for those of you that are you're already dealing with someone, whether it's a situationship, relationship, whatever, I feel like if you guys have had a lot of time apart, I feel like that's over. Like there's gonna be more time spent together. And I also feel like with time being reversed here, it's also making me think that, yeah, these delays are over. As far as like things moving slowly within the relationship, I think that's over. I feel like things are about to, like the pace is about to pick up, because you and or this person are like, nah, we need to see each other more. We need to live together. We need to be married. We need to, like, whatever the next step is for you guys, that's what's coming. And I feel like this is meant to be like a forewarning. So Spirit is like, pack it up when it comes to this old, your exes, the things that made you not believe in love anymore. Spirit's like, pack that shit up, pack it up, because that's done. That's over with. Okay, so let's see. Now we got forgiveness again. Yo, okay, so that's double on the pack that shit up, pile 2. Pack it up, because love is here, okay? Go on and pack it up. Oh my goodness. In the near future, I'm telling you, see, and I feel like that's why we have running out of time, because Spirit is like, yeah, pack that shit up, because love is here now. Pack it up. Okay? All right, so let's choose from the bowl of answers real quick. I love you. So there's someone that loves you. Clearly, if you're already dealing with someone, this person loves you, and if they haven't said it, they're about to say it. And then, if they haven't said it, they're gonna say it. And then also, if you are single right now, y'all are gonna say I love you very quickly. Going viral, fame, promotion. Very interesting. So for some of you, that could be a thing that's next for you. But in relation to this reading, it's also making me think that like I said, things are gonna pick up quickly. It's gonna pick up very quickly. And I also wonder if some of you guys, like, this love is gonna be very public. Well, maybe, of course, I don't think y'all gonna be putting y'all business all over the internet or anything like that. But I feel like many people are gonna know you're with this person. Like, I don't know if y'all are gonna do something together on social media, but a lot of people are gonna know you're with this person. February. So you could be born in February, they could be born in February, but something is significant about February, like maybe this past February or this February coming up. Okay, I actually want to pull one more. Let's see. Aquarius, which is in February. Well, January 20th to February 19th or 18th. I can't remember, y'all, but yeah. So Aquarius season could be significant. We do have a full moon in Aquarius coming up in the next few days. When I drop this, it's gonna be the next day, I think. I can't remember, y'all. Anyway, y'all will know. Y'all will know. But yeah, something could be significant. And then Aquarius also makes me think of, well, Valentine's Day happens during February in Aquarius season, but it also makes me think that there's going to be like a deep friendship that you and this person share, and that's why things are going to work so well with each other. Okay, so that was your reading, pile number 2. If it resonated with you, let's just go ahead and get some heart emojis in the comments, because like this was so lovey-dovey. When I saw the Emperor, it made me think of love, but then I'm just like, let's see what these other cards say. But I was right. So let's get some heart emojis in the comments. If you want to book me for a reading, you want to tip me, you want to join the Patreon, you want to follow me on social media, that information is below, okay? I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Peace. Hello. Those of you that chose pile number 3, let's get into your reading. All about important messages from Spirit regarding anything that comes up. It's been a little different for each pile, so we just gonna see what's coming up, okay? So let's see. The World. Oh, she's naked, so we're gonna kind of flash it. Okay, the World. Okay. Death. Okay, I'm already getting. Let's actually do it like this. I'm already getting something here. Okay. 10 of Wands reverse. King of Wands. Okay. So far, what I'm getting, there's clearly something ending here. But it's not a bad ending. I feel like it's a good ending. I'm wondering if for some of you guys, like, there's about to be like, it's like something is going to be lifted off of you. That's what I'm thinking. Like something is going to be lifted off of you. Especially with this 10 of Wands being reversed. And then with this King of Wands, he's only holding one wand. But you see how this 10 of Wands, well, let me show you guys. Okay, so we see 10 of Wands. Well, if it's upright, you see they're holding a bunch of wands, but it came out reversed. But you see King of Wands, he's only holding one wand. And then the Death card, that has to do with endings. And then the World can also have to do with like the end of a cycle and a new beginning. So I feel like for some of you guys, even how like her arms are like out open like this. I can't show y'all the World card because she's naked. But her arms are open and she's only holding this little cloth thing. And then he has all these sticks in his hand, but his arms are like holding all the wands. But he has one wand. Okay. Basically what I'm trying to say is, I feel like there's about to be something lifted from you. So if there was something that was like heavily burdening you, it's about to be lifted from you. For example, some of you guys could have had like a lot of stuff on your plate. Like maybe you got work, but then you also got You, I mean, I don't know. Like, maybe you had to have multiple jobs. Maybe you um, had a lot of, it's just giving like a lot of responsibilities on your shoulders. I feel like you're about to have more help and or certain things being taken off your plate. Like for example, like I said, some of you guys could have had multiple jobs, but for some of you guys you're about to have one job. Or maybe let's say you were in school but also had a job, and maybe you'll be able to just go to school, or maybe you graduate and you're able to just work. You know what I mean? Or like maybe you need more help with your kids, like maybe you need a nanny, or to get them into daycare, or I don't know, because I feel like older kids, they go to school and stuff, but maybe you have younger kids and you're like trying to get them into daycare, and then you find a daycare, or you get a nanny, or it could be like you had a lot of responsibilities at work, and now you have more coworkers or something to help you, or you have a lot of responsibilities with your business, and then now you have an assistant. Like it's something like that, where there's something being like taken off of your shoulders, or being taken off of your plate. You're getting helped with something. It's something like that, because this is just standing out to me, the fact that she's or she, I don't know, they're holding these wands, but then it's reversed and this person is holding only one. So I definitely feel like there's gonna be like some burdens lifted off of your shoulders, or you're not gonna have to be in so many places at once. Or, well, I mean, can you be in many places at once? You can't, but like maybe there's just so much you had to handle at once, and you're not gonna have to do all of it by yourself, or some of it is gonna be taken off of your plate. Okay, so yeah, let's see what else is showing up here. Spirit, thank you for the motherfucking clarity. Okay, look, we have friendship. We literally have friendship, and see how they're holding hands? And it's so interesting because their arms are open too. So yeah, it's definitely, oh, I'm getting goosebumps. So yeah, I definitely feel like you um yeah, I definitely feel like there's something happening here. Um Sorry, my phone just lit up and I'm like, what did I say? Sorry, but okay. So friendship definitely makes me think that there's helping hands. You are probably drawn to another pile. Because I told this whole story in another pile about how this random lady helped me, even though like I went to the store trying to get a table, because I had in my mind, oh, okay, God, I'm getting a table. I need a table. Didn't know if it was gonna fit in my car. Didn't know how much it was gonna be. Didn't know nothing. I just knew I needed a table, and I went and I found the perfect table. Tried to get in my car. It's such a long story, but if you were drawn to another pile, you know what I'm talking about. And basically, there was this lady, as they were trying to put in my car, and it just wasn't working out. There was this lady that happened to drive by that was like, "Hey," and she had a pickup truck. She's like, "Oh, hey, you need help? Like I could drop this off for you." And it all ended up working out. It's a long story, but yeah. Anyway, I definitely feel like there's people that are going to help you, that will work with you, that will help you to maneuver. Okay, so this could either be, like I said, you end up finding a nanny or a daycare, or maybe, like I said, you could be getting a new coworker, an assistant, like there's something where there's going to be more help, especially if you're someone that has had to do so much shit by yourself. Okay, I feel like you're gaining more help, or like something is being taken off of your plate. Then we have willpower. So yeah, this willpower, see how she is holding the earth, and that's the moon. Yeah, she's holding the earth and the moon by herself. But then we have friendship here. So I feel like that's you. Some of you guys could be single parents. I'm definitely getting a single parent vibe here. Shout out to the single parents. But yeah, I feel like you are someone that has to handle a lot by yourself. You have a lot of responsibilities on your shoulders. But I feel like you're gonna have more help with these responsibilities, or it's like there's something being taken off your shoulders. That's the only way I can describe it. That's the only way I can describe it. Yeah, where it's not so much. Yeah. Grieving, yeah. Oh, she's kind of naked too. Okay, we're just gonna flash that. Okay. So yeah, this is definitely making me think of the end of grieving. This is the end of grieving. Oh, wait, this is telling a story. Okay, hold on. Because we have grieving, then we have willpower, then we have friendship. I definitely feel... The fuck? Okay, I don't know what that sound is. But anyway, I definitely feel like for a lot of you guys, there's a... Oh, and then my phone just lit up. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're either single parents or like there's just a lot of burden, responsibilities that have been put on you. And I feel like it had you like this, where you're like, yo, spirit, I need help. I need some of this to be taken off of my plate. And with this, but I feel like you got out of that mindset of like, oh, I'm in this by myself. I can't find anything. I'm just going to have to do this all by myself and no one understands. And, I feel like you've gotten out of that. You got out of that and you had that willpower to keep, trying to do things by yourself. But then at the same time ended up attracting more co-workers, more assistants, more help in some area of your life. I'm trying to think of all the ways this could apply, because I think I'm getting the single parent thing mostly because I'm a single parent. So I think that's why that's kind of coming to my mind more than anything. So I definitely feel like this could be my pile that has that are single parents. But it could also be you maybe work at a certain department and you needed more workers, and then now you got more workers. Or you have your own business and you needed more assistants, now you have assistants. It's something like that, where all of the work is not just on you anymore. And I love that for you. Okay, and I also feel like there's going to be there's going to be something miraculous that happens where there's certain people that just kind of show up in your life, like that story I was telling you about the lady randomly helping me with my table, and I will probably never see that lady again. We did not exchange numbers, nothing. So I feel like Spirit is going to send some angels to you to help you with certain things. Confusion, yes. See, we have uncertain, unclear, unsure. That's what I'm saying. I feel like a lot of you guys were in this confused state where you're just like, bro, I don't know how the hell I'm going to make this stuff happen. You just had a lot on your shoulders. I feel like you had a lot on your shoulders. And you're just like, I just don't know how I'm about to do this. But Spirit's about to help you through other people. Depth, yeah. Awareness, importance, value, yeah. I definitely feel like there's important people that's entering your life. Okay. I wanted to say with the full moon in Aquarius, and yeah, that would make sense because Aquarius has to do with friendship. Oh, I'm getting goosebumps. Is this message for me too, Spirit? But yeah. I definitely feel like there's more people joining your tribe. Like you, yeah, there's more people joining your tribe or something like that where they value you and your friendship and they value you. I'm also feeling like for some of you guys, this is a job or something where it's like they actually value their workers. They actually want to keep you. So they're going to like do things to make you happy and like work with your schedule and, things like that. But there's something here about like you valuing these people and these people valuing you. Something like that. Okay, let's see. Yeah, look, we had depletion, drained, long journey. I'm telling you, a lot of you guys have been doing so much by yourself and having to figure things out, put puzzle pieces together, whatever. And it's been a long road. It's been a long, exhausting, and confusing road, but that's coming to an end. Looking at pictures, missing you, nostalgia, make new memories. And the fact that make new memories is here is making me think of friendship. And it's definitely making me think that there's new people entering your life and it's spirits, your ancestors that are sending these people into your life. I'm getting goosebumps, okay? It's these new people that's entering your life that spirit is like, yeah, they were looking for someone like you and you were looking for someone like them. So that's why I feel like for some of you guys, this is a job, or like if you have your own business, like there could be someone that like has a career that as an assistant and they're like, oh, I need someone that's like this so I can be their assistant because I don't like, super mean people or super, like they were looking for someone that's like you. I don't know what this is. I feel like quite a few people are going to pick this pile. Okay, so then within the next few weeks, the full moon in Aquarius is happening in the next couple of days. So I do feel like these next few weeks, you're going to be coming across people that are going to be so helpful to you. And they're going to be like friends, even if they are coworkers, even if they are your assistant, even if it is like a nanny or daycare for your children or like whatever. But these people are going to feel like they're meant to be in your life within the next few weeks. So like I said, it's the end of this long and confusing and sad, lonely journey because now you're about to have way more people in your corner. Oh my God. Yo, pile 3, I want to cry a little bit because I feel you, number 1. And number 2, no one should ever have to do anything alone. No one. And we have unlikely. But even though this is saying unlikely, this is making me think of like unlikely friendship or unlikely because like you see how if you look very closely, oh look, there's a full moon. That's crazy. Okay, but you see how it's this person right here, but it looks like there's something behind her. It's giving like unlikely people in your corner. Like I said, there was this random lady, like it was, and this is no shade, but it was a random white lady. As y'all can see, I am black. But it was this random white lady that was just like, yeah, I could help you. I could drop this off for you. You need help. You know what I mean? And not saying that everybody is racist. That's definitely not true. But it was like an unlikely thing where it was just like, oh, this random lady. Because, sometimes people, feel some type of way about black people. Let's keep it 100. We know that. Okay. So it was very interesting that she was just like, oh yeah, you need help, I got you, and blah, 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 So I feel like it's going to be like that, where it's like these unlikely people are going to be in your corner where you're just like, oh man, wow. I never expected someone like you to help me, or I never expected to come here and meet these type of people, or I never expected, like there's something that's very unexpected about this friendship or these people that will be helping you, because it's giving that it's coming out of nowhere, or that it's very sudden. It's very, something about this is very shocking and surprising, but in the best way possible. Okay, so we'll leave it there. Oh wait, no. We gotta pull from the bowl of answers. My bad. November. So November could be significant. That's coming up soon, in a few months. You could be born in November. Oh, we have Scorpio right here. Did it on them. So I definitely feel like if there were people that kind of like left you out in the cold, I feel like there's new people entering your life, and I don't know why I'm also seeing in my mind like a bitter ex. maybe not so bitter, I don't know, but someone like an ex or someone that like left you out in the cold is like, I don't know, you're going to be kind of stunting on them a little bit. I don't know. Okay. You're heavy on their mind. Okay. Thank you for the clarity, Spirit. You're going to be kind of stunting on your ex a little bit, or stunting on people that kind of left you hanging. Because there's going to be new people in your corner. 7 rings. And you know what's so funny in this song? She says, six rings, or 6 rings for all of my bitches, or something like that, she says. And that song's about her and her friends and kind of stunting on people. So I definitely feel like your tribe is growing, and there's many people that love you and will be standing behind you. Blessing in disguise. This is what I'm talking about. Oh my God, my freaking neighbors, they be stomping so damn hard. What the fuck? Anyway, March. March could be significant as well. But that's also making me think the marching at the beat of your own drum, because the way how they was fucking stomping just a second ago, they have kids, so they just walk heavy as hell. But what was I saying? Yeah, marching to the beat of your own drum. I feel like these people are also people that march to the beat of their own drum, or understand that you're someone that, marches to the beat of your own drum. A few months. Didn't I just talk about November being in a few months? So y'all gonna have to come back in a few months and tell me what happened, okay? So that was your reading, pile number 3. If it resonated with you, let me get either like those emojis where the 2 people are holding hands, or like a handshake or something like that. You know, one of those is fine with me. Let me get that in the comments. And yes, if you feel called to tip me, you want to book a reading, you want to follow me on social media, you want to join the Patreon, you want to buy my art, all of that information is below, okay? I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Peace.